Fun to do bad things, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
17 members and associates of the Hells Angels are facing criminal charges in a violent attack.
Federal agents allege the outlaws sold drugs, traded firearms, and engaged in insurance fraud and even tampered with government witnesses.
We have learned there is cell phone video as well as surveillance video of evidence in this attack.
The U.S. Attorney characterized today's raids as historic, the largest federal bust on organized criminal gang activity.
Retaliation is common for crimes involving biker gangs. However, it could happen anywhere because of how interconnected gangs have become nationwide.
The 3-year investigation resulted in 42 federal indictments on a variety of charges, including racketeering, money laundering, drugs, gambling, insurance fraud, and extortion.
There's a bunch of bikers up here, and they're shooting guns and stuff. I need the police now.
Play on foot going towards 2nd Street. Okay, receive.
Then you see a pack of Hells Angels going by, people are going to want to look. Next thing you know, cars. Because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined a street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back. Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. I said, well, go talk to them. Find out what they want. And they came back. They go, they want to talk to you.
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out back.
Got put out in 2006. Back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon. 2011. Came out of there. I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about the Vagos and a situation that happened with a sports bike rider. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother's sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. We got a good one for you guys today. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Leo, what's good? Great show. Keep up the amazing work. Safe. Be friends. God bless you all. From Kentucky. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for joining me today. TCG, what's good? Good afternoon. Ken, how are you? Thank you, guys. I'm getting a lot of support lately, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot. A lot of people say I got some great content, and it really starting to pay off, you know? So I appreciate it. Hatchet, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. So today, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things going on. So Tweedledee and Tweedledipshit are, in fact, alive. They were spotted with police protection at Sturgis. Now, the question I have, do the feds protect the twin sisterhood? Do you guys think that the feds planted these guys to try to bait motorcycle clubs into doing something to them? You guys, I think that's the case. I really do. I think the feds have placed these guys to try to get motorcycle clubs to do something to them because they are running their mouth left and right. And it's only right that people are going to say something back to them, you know, argue with them. But I mean, when it comes to, you know, crossing the line and maybe doing something physical to them, certain people will do it. Like there was a guy that showed up at their house ready to have a conversation with them. But who knows? I think the feds did put them up to all this shit. But today, we're going to talk about a bunch of different things. We're going to start with this chick. Who is this chick? She was a drunk driver. She killed a pedestrian and then reportedly told the cops that it was just a homeless person. No big deal. It's just a homeless person. After she killed him. People are nuts. So a Florida woman, she's going to have plenty of time to sit and think about her disgusting actions that led to the death of an innocent pedestrian who was just trying to get home. 32-year-old Ivana Gomez was arrested after police say she was speeding through Miami in her BMW when she struck and killed Catherine Kipnis, 41. The impact was so violent, officials say, that the woman's head went right through the windshield, and some of her hair got stuck inside the car. What's even crazier, a cop witnessed the whole crash. According to police, Gomez was flying at over 100 miles an hour when they tried to catch up. She hit the gas even harder. Eventually, they caught up to her and placed her in custody. Now, where she'll get the real cold, officers were putting her in the back of the squad car, and she reportedly told them, "It was just a homeless person that I hit. And it was just an accident," according to the police report. She showed signs of obvious impairment. Once police had her detained, it didn't take long to figure out that she was faded. According to the arrest report, officers said Gomez reeked of alcohol and she had bloodshot, watery eyes. And there was fresh vomit in her car. She ended up failing a field sobriety test. And shortly after, she called for a lawyer. This weekend, police released body camera footage showing the moments before Gomez was taken into custody in a DUI, manslaughter, and vehicular homicide. What the video does not capture is her saying this wild quote of the victim being a homeless person. Gomez denies making that statement, but here's what prosecutors say. Even though it's written clear as day in the police report, Gomez is denying that she ever made that remark. During her first court appearance back in May, she told the judge she never said it. But prosecutors are not letting up. During a hearing, prosecutors described the scene, saying Gomez hit the victim so hard that the victim's head went into the vehicle, through the windshield, and some of her hair got caught on the passenger's seatbelt. They also confirmed that her blood alcohol level was 0.112, well above Florida's legal limit of 0.08. The woman she hit was not homeless. She was just on her way home. Despite what Gomez reportedly told officers, the victim was not homeless. Catherine Kipnis, her father, told the news in Miami that his daughter actually lived in the neighborhood and was simply walking home after a night out with friends. As of now, Ivana Gomez remains locked up on a $251,000 bond. She is facing multiple serious charges, manslaughter and vehicular homicide, which could land her behind bars for a long, long time if convicted. This case has sparked outrage across social media. It's not just for the recklessness of the crash, but for the disrespectful way Gomez reportedly dismissed the victim's life. We will have more information as it becomes available. That is insane, because everybody has a purpose, and obviously she doesn't care about anything. So in another case, a motorcyclist was killed Thursday evening in a crash. This is in Rockford. A 62-year-old man has died after a car versus motorcycle crash Thursday evening. And I want to say something before we get any further. I was driving down the highway yesterday. I was right near Hartford, and these two motorcyclists were zipping through traffic like crazy. I mean, when you drive reckless like that, you got to expect that something bad is going to happen to you eventually. Like, these guys were totally reckless. I mean, they must have been doing like close to 100 miles an hour in between traffic, zipping around cars, and just really reckless. Two of them. And later in the day, I hear on the radio that there's a motorcycle accident where the bike got thrown into the other side of the highway. And that's pretty crazy. But a lot of people are like, oh, this person passed away on a motorcycle. They were just an innocent motorcycle rider. Some of them aren't innocent. Some of them drive like assholes. Not that they deserve to die, but when you put yourself at risk like that, don't be surprised when next thing you know, there's an obituary being read and it's yours. When you drive like an asshole, I mean, that's what happens. So should people be upset when you pass away when you drive like that? It's just crazy. People have no regard for other people's safety when they drive like assholes. So, the Winnebago Sheriff's County's office said the crash happened in the intersection of 20th Street and Black Hawk Road, a residential area on the south side of Rockford. First responders from the sheriff's office and Cherry Valley Fire Department found the crash between the motorcycle and the Mercedes. The motorcyclist, a 62-year-old man, was pronounced dead at the scene. The crash remains under investigation by the Winnebago Police Department and the crash assistance team. This fatal crash involving a motorcycle comes less than 2 weeks after two motorcyclists were killed in separate crashes in Rockford. Here's that one. Two motorcyclists killed in separate accidents in Rockford. This is in Illinois, Rockford, Illinois. Two motorcyclists are dead after two separate car versus motorcycle accidents in Rockford over the weekend. The first crash happened between a pickup truck and a motorcycle on Friday, August 1st, at around 6:30 p.m. at 9th Street and 20th Avenue. The 45-year-old motorcyclist was found at the scene with life-threatening injuries. He was taken to the hospital where he later died, Rockford police announced Saturday morning. The second crash happened Saturday afternoon when police said a motorcyclist and a car collided on South Springfield Avenue and Montauk Road around 3 p.m. Police said the 65-year-old motorcyclist was in critical condition at a local hospital around 5 p.m. Saturday, then confirmed just before 10 p.m. that he died from his injuries. In both crashes, the driver of the other vehicle involved stayed on the scene and no charges have been announced in either case. So a lot of times, if you hit a motorcyclist and you stay at the scene and you're not really at fault, like say the dude's driving like an asshole, you're not going to be charged with no crazy charges. But so this video is pretty wild that I'm going to show you. It has to do with a sport bike rider. Let me give a couple more shout outs. We got a lot of people poured in here. Brandon, how are you? Number two, as an ex-Vago myself, we never messed with someone that wanted to pass. We weren't like that. Well, maybe you weren't like that, but these guys definitely are. They are absolutely pissed, and this guy's nowhere near them. So this is pretty wild. I'm going to show you the video in 1 second. Hardwire, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Mike, what's good? Blows my mind what people are willing to spend life in prison for. Stupid people in the world over 100 miles an hour in Miami. Real smart. People are crazy, man. Glock, what's good? Glock, paper, scissors. That's a dope name. Chet, how are you? I met a Vago once in a bar in the Hill County, Texas, wearing full colors and asked if I could buy him a beer and a shot. Solid dude. Shout out to the Vagos. They're definitely not bad people. Ghost Eagle Guardian, how are you? What's good? So loud. What's good, man? Shout out to North Carolina. You know, these people aren't bad people. But there's assholes in every bunch, right? Just like in prison, when you go to prison, you go to a certain cell block, there's an asshole in every cell block. Just like there's probably an asshole in every club. But we're going to take a look at this video. It's pretty wild.
What?
This is after the situation. So I put a little clip of the whole situation, like when it started to get crazier. Put a clip in the beginning, and then we get to what really happened. This is them. They tell him, pull over, pull over. He pulls over. He's like, I'll take you up on that request. No problem. And there's a lot more of them than there are of him. He's by himself. He doesn't have a whole group of people with him.
What? What's your guys' problem?
All right, so this is how it starts, right? He's driving down the highway, and these guys are like 10 deep. So take a look at this. Biker News Canada, what's up? He's nowhere near them, right? Nowhere near them. They're getting pissed.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty. Like, this guy's nowhere near them. Why are they getting pissed for? For what reason? So he gets pissed a little bit, right? It's like, fuck that. And they get pissed. They start riding up. And it starts to escalate, right? Look, he's doing 112. You see the speedometer? Like, this guy's not anywhere near them. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. Why would they get mad because this guy's riding by them? Who cares? Like, just because you're in a club, you don't own the road. These people don't need to follow your rules. They're getting pissed, right? This guy's the prospect. They send the prospect up there to fuck with him. All right, so this is where they get off their bikes and
What? What's your guys' problem? An idiot.
That's funny. This was over a decade ago. Maybe. Look, they come pulling back up. They're all pissed. The guy on the street bike can ride. So could have gone on them. They couldn't keep up with him. He definitely didn't have to stop. He shouldn't have stopped. He should have just kept breezing right by him and going, you know? I mean, why would they even get mad for? What's the reason to get mad? This guy's riding by him. So what? Let him ride by you. You got a fucking problem? I mean, what was the reason? What's the reason for all this? This dude was just driving. He wasn't even anywhere near him. They don't have to approach him like that or even say anything. The whole passing thing. Never again with civilians. They're always left alone as far as I was concerned, Brandon says. I've spoken to other former 1%ers and they said this was never an issue. Like, people could pass by you all they wanted. This was never an issue back in the day. I spoke to someone today that said that.
You have a fucking problem.
He's like, I'll oblige you on that. Okay, pull over there. Let's go. Look, and look how many there is. So this to be continued. I will bring you the rest of the video at another date.
What? What's your guys' problem?
But look at this. All of that for this guy wasn't anywhere near him. They didn't even have to bother with him. He doesn't go in the lane next to them. He doesn't, you know? Why would they even bother with him?
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Well, we're gonna show him. He thinks he could pass us like that. We're gonna show him. Show him what? He's like, fuck off. And look, he's doing 112. I just don't even see the reason why they would get mad that this dude passed them. It seems like there's a lot of videos that have been coming out where people pass someone that's in a club and they get pissed about it. Does anybody have an answer for that one? I got right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 videos of people getting passed and getting mad. Let's take a look at this guy, what he has to say.
A club member, it's an unwritten rule.
All right, so this is a guy who's explaining what happens if he passes a club member. Let's take a look.
You're not supposed to pass a club member. It's an unwritten rule. Yeah, okay. All due respect to any club members or patch holders, I'm not going to abide by an unwritten rule, especially when it doesn't apply to me, or other people on the road for that matter. You have a rule that applies to club members. I'm not a club member. I'm just some random guy on a sport bike trying to get his fix. If I see you going slow on the road and I have a clear, safe chance to pass you, I'm going to pass you 100% of the time.
I don't see the problem with that. Does anybody see a problem with that?
I'm a respectful guy. I'm not going to put you or myself in danger. If I can do it without causing you or your people harm, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pass. And I say this with all due respect to you people.
And I don't see the problem with that. Does anybody see the problem with that? It seems like there's a lot of videos of people getting pissed when people pass them. I got 14 videos that say, here's the outlaw.
It don't matter, I'm cruising. I don't care. That's going to work that way. It don't work that way. Okay? That's the way it is in each world. You do not pass me without asking permission.
Do I need to ask permission to pass the car too?
No, that you don't do.
100%. Pass with respect, Rory says. You should just pass with respect. You don't have to be disrespectful. I don't think the guy on the street bike was being disrespectful. Do you think so?
I would have been an asshole in the corner. I said I was going to punch you in the corner. I was going to be an asshole, but like, I don't want to be an asshole when you're supposed to be straight away. But if you're coming this way to me, talk to me like that. I get that. I'm trying to explain to you. You were trying to be disrespectful. Yeah, I was trying to be nice. Like I said, I was trying to be. I didn't want to be. I was going to be an asshole.
Calvin says the feds love riding sports bikes.
For real, I was gonna be an
Hey, he flipped them off after they started following him. After they pulled up close to him. Watch.
What?
I mean, the dude came pretty close to him. Watch.
What's your guys' problem?
Mike says, seems like lately more and more clubs aren't allowing you to pass them. I think it's an individual that is a problem. Don't think the clubs have a rule about passing. Yeah, there is no rule, right? Is there any rules about people passing you on the highway? If, like that guy said, if it's a safe and clear path, there shouldn't be a problem. Look, he doesn't flip him off until later. Till the dude swerves near him. He should have just kept going. But right here, they pull all close to him. There's no reason for that right there. The dude's right in his lane. That's crazy. So I see why he flipped him off. He was getting pissed, probably.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
See, he tries to go and these dudes keep coming up. Then he flips him off. Travis says, the truth is some guys get pats and egos get huge. I agree. They should have just let the guy go. They didn't have to do all this. I don't think. And then they keep coming. Oh, we gotta have a conversation with him.
What?
Harleys live rent-free in sport bike riders' heads. They have so much jealousy towards the Harley culture. Travis nailed it.
What's your guys' problem? An idiot.
Dude, they should just fight. Like, I'm not sure exactly what state this happened in.
You have a fucking problem.
Hey, the kid ain't scared. I give him that. He ain't no fear in his heart. Look how many guys are pulling up, and it's just him. He said, pull over here. He's like, all right. Have you seen a YouTuber, everything regular video of him getting kicked by an 81? He handled it well, though, with respect. All things considered. No, I didn't see that. Where was that? Have you seen the YouTuber, everything's regulars video of him getting kicked by an 81? I don't know if I seen that one. I'll look it up, though. But there's a lot of videos. I'm telling you, a lot. Let me see if I can find a couple more.
This rider was at the light minding his own business when a couple of biker club members pulled up next to him trying to intimidate and force their club rules on him.
Fight the race. What are you doing?
Do you think there's a rivalry between sports bike riders and Harley riders? Another thing is, does it matter if it's a Harley rider, another Harley rider that passes by the pack, or if it's a sports bike? Does that matter? Is there a difference? Like, does it matter if it's a Harley rider that's by himself passing the pack, or if it's a sports bike? I think there's always been a rivalry between sports bikes and Harley riders. It's just my personal opinion. I got more. Let me see. Here's, oh, you're talking about this video? Is this the video you're talking about? Where he kicks him? They're trying to kick him off the bike. Oh, yeah, yeah. I do have that video. That's crazy. I know. Why would they try to kick him off the bike? President finally signals me to pass. Two trying to kick him. Let me see. I got some more. Right, here's the one where the pagans are riding in a pack, and the chase vehicle tells them, back up.
Pass members of Pagans Motor Club. This biker tried to pass the members, but they didn't like that.
See, but that's a little different, though. That's a little different because these guys are in your lane. You obviously can't pass them. They're in your lane. What, are you going to swerve in between them? You can't do that. You got to be respectful, right? There's a right way and a wrong way, So Loud says. 100% I agree with you. There's a right way and a wrong way to do things. You don't just, so what are you going to weave in between these guys? You can't do that type of shit. You got to be respectful when you do it.
Why? Why? For some reason, they have a car riding with them that tells everyone to back up. The biker quickly left, because apparently the pagans in his city are very violent. What would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments. This is what happens when
you want to do nothing. You did exactly what you would do. Nothing. You just keep going. There's no reason to get involved in something crazy. Here's, I believe this is the Hessen. The Hessen Prospect. This is in California. Like, who thinks that's disrespectful for him to just pull right in front of you like that? Like, why would this guy do that? This guy's obviously not trying to let him go. He's like doing that on purpose. I think that's totally disrespectful to do this type of shit. TikTok brain rot. They do it for clicks. Remember when the guy was yelling at the woman? Hold on, this is a short one. Let me get you guys the longer version. This guy just minding his own business, right? You see that? Right there. What was the reason for that? It's because he got a little ahead of him and he got pissed. Watch. Right there. You see? He was waving his arm because this guy got a little ahead of him and he got mad. He was at the intersection first. So, like, respect is a mutual thing, you know? You show respect, you get respect. It's like a mutual thing. You don't just, it's not one-sided. It's not, oh, you have a patch on, I have to respect you. But you're being disrespectful. Like, it doesn't work like that. We passed an order club. The two clubs raced to the next town bar. What, the iron order? I suggest you pass the iron order anytime you feel like it. As disrespectful as possible. This guy was at the light first, though, minding his own business, right? And these guys get pissed because he's riding past them? It makes no sense. He's just minding his own business, not doing shit, right? Look, what are you doing? This is like bully type behavior. And this guy ain't having it. He's not letting it happen. I mean, there doesn't have to be a backstory. He was at the light first, and these guys pull up, and they start being disrespectful. There is no backstory. He was sitting at the light first, and these guys pull up and start acting crazy towards him, and he ain't scared of them. Obviously, look, they're telling him to stay back. Oh, but it's okay for them to do it to him, right? It's good for the goose. I think it's funny. They're not getting the reaction that they wanted. So what do you guys think of this situation? Yeah, the backstory is what you see on camera, man. You don't know what happened up the block, though, bro. I mean, you could clearly see he's minding his own business. There isn't up the block. These guys just show up. They don't even acknowledge him. So I believe nothing happened up the block, man. Otherwise, if something happened around the block, right? They would have said something right when they pulled up. They would have did something to him. They would have said something. See, they wanted him to stay in back of them. And that's where they were wrong. This guy wasn't having it. He wasn't letting nobody bully him. Either way, both sides are playing a serious game. It could end bad for both of them. I think people should just leave each other alone. Let people do their own thing, you know? If they're not in a motorcycle club, they don't have to abide by your rules. As long as they're respectful, just keep it respectful back. There's no reason for people that are in a motorcycle club to disrespect anybody. I mean, maybe they don't like people on sports bikes. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't think there's any reason to be disrespectful to anybody.
What? What's your guys' problem?
Now this week, right? Coming up this week, I'm going to be playing a video where this topic is the topic at hand. And this, matter of fact, it's a Mongo member, says on video that people that aren't in the club need to stay back and not pass people that are in clubs. And someone had a response for them, and they go back and forth. And I'm going to analyze all that. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to be doing that this week, so stay tuned for that. It's a pretty good video.
What? What's your guys' problem?
Horse rage. He said it's horse rage. Some guys get mad and just act off adrenaline. I think some of these guys get patchitis and they act like they're superheroes because they have a patch on. They could just as easily have a Walmart fucking vest on or a McDonald's vest. So don't let the patch fool you. Like, it doesn't turn you into something you're not.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
That's a typical Oregon Vagos, Sam says. Yeah, but they're not all UFC fighters. You know what I'm saying? All bikers don't know how to fight, man. And if you guys aren't aware, hold on a second. If you guys aren't aware, they accept people like this too. So, I mean, they don't all know how to fight.
What? What's your guys' problem? An idiot.
Yeah, but Biker News Canada, that's his own problem. If he had a bullet whiz by him, that's his own problem, right? He needs to go to counseling or something. Not take it out on other people.
You have a fucking problem.
I'm about to go for a ride too. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Go check out Patreon. I got a lot of dope videos over there. If you guys aren't aware, tonight we have another episode with Keith Rovere, the lighter side of true crime. He interviews serial killers, and there's some footage from his podcast on these interviews. It gets really good, so you don't want to miss that. Join Patreon. You'll get some exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else. And if you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. If you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.